I'll go under.
I was going to do a random dice roll.
Here, you can control the light, because I won't need it.
Okay. So you can go under?
Yep. Should probably plug it in and get this going.
Okay.
Before I
Well, we
put
can
the
flip
on.
flop. Like, we can do like a little bit, and then I'll do it. And...
Yeah, just touch me if you need it. Could you shine the light on this so I can see which one's power? I must not change the batteries in that. It's alright, we'll just use the one.
Can you hear me, Bill? Testing. Testing. Okay. So Bill is able to communicate. If you speak, you can answer through that box, and he will speak it out loud, your answer. So, talk to Bill.
What's that?
Talk to Bill. When I ask you questions, just answer him. Is anybody with us?
Go on.
Are you a soldier?
Thank you.
Are you a soldier for the Union or the Confederate? What's your name? How old are you? If you want to talk, you can come sit by us, and we have bourbon and Virginia tobacco. You're more than welcome to partake in it. All we ask is that you share your story. Are you a soldier? Are we bothering you? Do you want us to stay or to leave?
I don't know.
A lot of people come here to poke around and to try to talk, so I can understand your uncertainty. mean any disrespect. We just want to talk. If you have a name, can you please tell us? My name is Tanya. This gentleman is Bill. We're from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
What's your name? Would you like some bourbon or tobacco?
That just kind of sounded like a yell. You're right.
It's good. We brought this for you for a treat, a thank you. Were you injured here? Did you fight right on these grounds?
Bill.
Bill? Is your name Bill?
I don't know why.
He is laying down to communicate with you. He is listening to your words. He is a vessel. I'm going to
Hi.
ask. Hi. I am asking the questions and he's speaking your answer. So whatever you have to say, you speak to him. And he will tell me. Are you Union or Confederate? North or South?
Hi.
Hi. We don't care.
I know.
No, we don't care what side you fought on. We're welcoming anyone. Union or Confederate. You're welcome to our tobacco and our bourbon.
Home.
You want to go home? I bet you're all lonely. Missing your families. Missing your loved ones. How old are you? You okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
No, this is weird.
What do you mean?
It's kind of weird. Were we getting good responses?
Kind of. They said your name,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they were responding to me saying what was your name, what is your name, or because then you said Bill and then something like, what are you doing? Or what's going on or something like that? Or I don't know. So what do you mean it's weird?
It's just it's weird. You don't feel like you're here.
Home. You said home.
Yeah, it's definitely it's an unusual feel. There was definitely some other things that were said, but I couldn't make out what the words were.
Uh-huh.
This is definitely something that does need practice. Try to get used to hearing.
Listening.
Yeah, being able to.
Do you want me to try?
Yeah. Here's the.
Okay, we're switching out, so I'm going to be the vessel, and Bill's going to ask the questions. So you'll speak to me. Just stay near me.
I'm not going anywhere. I definitely felt alone, like alone, under.
Really?
Yeah.
If I get scared, I'm tapping out.
That's fine. I almost tapped out a couple times, and I yeah, it's definitely.
I don't want to lay down, but stay near me.
No, I'm right next to you. Hello. So you'll be speaking through Tanya now. Was I hearing you correctly when I was under? Was that you who just made a noise behind me? Are there any Confederate soldiers here? Are there any Union soldiers here?
Grumbling.
Is there anyone here who is not a soldier at all?
There's voices, but I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Can you speak a little slower and more clearly?
Can you speak up?
Speak a little slower, a little louder, and so Tanya could understand you. It's difficult to hear using this method, but if you cooperate with us, we'll be able to listen to you. We can hear your story. Would any of the gods like to speak through Tanya to me? Is there anything you'd like to say to us?
I'm quite curious on the other side. I don't want to die to find out firsthand, but I'd like to talk to you and see what it's like. Do you have any idea why you're still here? Do you have any messages that you'd like to pass on?
The word gunshot flashed in my head. I didn't hear it, but it just like flashed like a flashcard.
Were you killed by a gunshot? Was a gunshot the last thing you heard? Does it bother you at all that I have a gun on me?
That whiskey smells really strong. That's me saying it. I can smell the liquor really, really strong.
Why don't you come out here, have a shot of whiskey on us, take some tobacco, have a good smoke. I'm sure you haven't had any of that in a long time.
Hungry?
You're hungry? I'm sorry, we didn't bring any food for you. But we will next time we come. What kind of food would you like us to bring you?
Help me?
What do you need help with? How can I help you? I would like to help you, but I need more information. Please, tell me more. Tell me how I can help you.
Bill!
What?
No. A face like flashed right in front of me.
What flashed in front of you?
A face?
Face.
Yeah.
Well, right before you freaked out, I heard, so what sounded like a whoo come from the woods, and then there was some rustling.
It started off as a skull, and it like got flesh, and then he had like a pointier nose and like a thin, like a mustache.
You right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not like freaked. Like I'm not crying because I'm freaked out. It's just a reaction.
Look at me.
Huh?
Oh, interesting.
What?
Your eyes glow green under black light.
So I saw a flash, like the word gunshot. So I didn't hear it, but it was like a flash card.
That's interesting.
Did you say anything?
I asked a few questions about guns, but nothing else came through on that. I did say to coming out and have some whiskey, have some tobacco, have a good smoke and a shot.
I thought you spilt it, or I
No.
spilt it, because it was intense. It smelled like it was on my clothes. I don't know if you heard me. Like I said,
Yeah,
I wanted to let you know. They're not saying it. I'm smelling it.
Yeah. Well, a gust of wind came then. That I think that just kind of, because I smelt it too when you said that. Well, so
there was noise, but they were so faint.
I said that come out, have a shot, have a smoke. I'm sure you haven't had that in a long time, and then you like it, and that's when you said hungry. And so I said, I'm sorry we didn't bring any food for you. What can I bring for you? If we come back with food, what would you want? What can I bring you? And then you said, help me. And that was the last thing you said until I heard woo. I looked back there, and then I heard what sounded like a stick fall and something moved through the woods with a chirp noise. And then you said you saw a face.
Yeah, but it was like a skull. It like grew like together. So like imagine a skull and then like the flesh coming all through until it was like a very like Victorian-esque man, like that typical, like, not gauntly, but like chiseled features, thinner, like a pointier nose and a mustache, but it was like thinned out, kind of not curled, but like it just. And then I freaked out. I couldn't take it anymore. Oh, I felt nothing. I don't think I moved. It felt like being, it felt like when you're, having night terrors. Like that.